Today is adventure day. Yahoo! We are stuck out here in the middle of this tangled forest mess in the northeast corner of Elk Grove. I'm worried that Bigfoot is going to get me because this looks like Bigfoot country to me, and I'm out here all by myself and even my phone doesn't work. Good grief, what shall I do? Hello from Elk Grove. It's April 20th, just after lunchtime, probably 55 or 60 degrees. It's going to be a beautiful day for a walk out here. Hot Rod Chevy is parked up on that hill over there. We're in the northwest corner of the park today. I was talking to an old fellow who was telling me about a farm that used to sit down here. He said when he was a boy they'd ride the bus down this hill and pick up a kid. I looked it up on Google Maps, or actually the DNR maps, have aerial photography from the 60s and 70s, and I found it. It should be right about here, so let's go see what we can find. The old farm in the picture was right through here, right in this spot. One thing I did find right here right away was an old milk can. We'll make our way through here. Right there. Looks like a big old bird must have been sitting above that. Okay, there's some concrete over there. Big chunk right there. Some metal pipe here. Here's a whole bunch of this concrete. The photo shows that farm still intact, either in the 1960s or 1970s. But look at all this. They must have just pulled it up and pushed it all off into here. Here's the remains of a deer. This one probably died last fall. The fur is still around. You'll see these white spots out here like this. There's what's left of the carcass. Same old guy that told me about the farm told me about two ponds out here that were not on the map, and he said both of them had their dams cut, and I found both of them. This is one of them. The dam is cut right over there, and this is where it was breached or was cut or something happened. But if you look down in here, there's iron pipe runs right across. Looking back on the pond. Here the forest floor is starting to come to life. These large leafy plants here. The subtle green ones everywhere. Little ones. Moss. Here's another hole. It rained last night, so this has to be relatively fresh. That is not a red-tailed hawk. Alrighty, we came up the 100-year-old road, comes out over there. Hot Rod Chevy's parked over there. We walked up this way. This is the meadow area up on the top of the hill. Tons of deer tracks. Let's see this neat little open area right here. Be a good place to camp maybe, huh? Fabulous, marvelous, awesome. You can see water spiders working. There's someone over there. This time from above. That windmill is in Audubon County. We are in Guthrie County right now. Today we're going to take this. This was an old road. It follows a ridge. Look at that thing. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the direction we came from. We are heading, I believe, east. There's a heron up there, blue heron. Another one flew the other direction. Right there. I don't know if there's a rookery down that way somewhere, because he was grunting at me. Usually they just fly away. Look at that beautiful sky, just that one fluffy little cloud up there. So we were walking east on that ridge road, turned into a trail.
3 miles.
And you come to a point and it wants you to turn south. There used to be the trail used to continue on to the east, and they've shut that section off. Well, we did not turn south. We're going to keep on going east. You can see it's a pretty clear trail yet. Now this is beautiful Bigfoot country. Look at the greenery through here, the nice trees. But we're on a kind of a neat little deer trail right here right now. It's a pretty rugged part of the timber. It's definitely Bigfoot timber. If I was a Sasquatch, this is where I'd be. Iowa is beautiful. Look at this place. You can see what I'm walking towards here, can't you? Here is the remnants of a deer on the ground, or the leg bones and ribs, and somebody put the skull up here. Just kind of looking around to see what we spot. Oh heavens, what's that? Somebody's underwear. I'm thinking somebody had to go poo and that was the spot. It's quite an adventure. Today is adventure day. Yahoo! We are stuck out here in the middle of this tangled forest mess in the northeast corner of Elk Grove. I'm worried that Bigfoot is going to get me, because this looks like Bigfoot country to me, and I'm out here all by myself, and even my phone doesn't work. Good grief, what shall I do? We're going to get down there, and then we're going to try to beeline it straight back over this way to the west, so I can see if I can get to my hot rod Chevy without dying. Now would you look at this? How the heck's that happen? Kind of sheared off at one point. Must have really been a rocking and rolling, unless a Bigfoot did that. That's about the right height. Came over and just gave it a shove. Yeah, we're making our way through the deepest, darkest parts of Elk Grove. We come across this waterway. How shall we get down there? How shall we get across? There's a couple different ways. Well, this looks like a really steep one. I think the best way is just to jump, 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 jump. Now we're down here. Ooh, look at that. That would have been a good spot over there. Look at that glacial erratic, big old round rock. How'd that get out here? The ground's very mushy. Hey, look. Human track. Human track. Somebody's been out here, by golly. It isn't just you and me. Well, let's see if I can fall into the mud. Well, we made it across. How do we get up these steep hills? Okay, a lot of animal holes right here. What do we see up here? Ooh. That's where we were down there. We came from that direction. Oh my goodness. We're in the deepest, darkest part of Elk Grove. A part no man has ever explored in hours. Deer, or at least I think they're deer. All I could make out was brown fur. Could have been Bigfoot, I guess. I mean, oh look. A couple more vultures. Could have been Bigfoot. I mean, this is really, you know, this is prime area for Bigfoot. This is Sasquatch territory for sure, but I'm guessing they were deer. All right, we continue to amble northward. I can see the north edge of the park right up here. There's a fence there. If we get to that, we're going to go west. End of state land. Public land right there. Right now we're going west, and our goal now is to go that direction, north. Here's a place where a deer had laid. At least it's for, here's the rest of the carcass. The bones anyway. There's the jaw bones. We've got rock here. I can cross here probably pretty easily. A little bit of a mud bank. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Yep, that was easy. Alrighty, from Elk Grove, April 20th, probably 72 degrees. About a mile away from the hot rod Chevy. Kind of wore out. I did take a little bit of a break and eat a snack, but I think I'm going to take the easy way back to the truck. We've gone through a lot of backwood timber today, and it's been a lot of fun, but I think I've wore myself out. What did we find today? Well, we found some deer, we found some old ponds, we found some I don't know what they were. They look like, I've been seeing a lot of these. They're either sharp-shinned or Cooper hawks. They're not red-tailed hawks, but I've been seeing a lot of these, and I don't know if I'm just noticing them more or if there's just more of them. Did a lot of backwood walking. We found another old road. Something that happened today, I got lost today, which rarely happens, especially out here because I'm out here often. But I was walking along thinking I was going one direction. I noticed my shadow was in the wrong spot, and I've always, you know, I learned a long time ago, when you decide you're lost, have a plan. And the first step of my plan, or most plans, is to stop and take a break, and that's what I did. And I thought about it, and I got my compass out and looked at it and figured out about where I was, and anyway, got my bearings, and then really kept track of the sun after that, especially walking through this timber. I got excited. I was in a part I'd never been in before, or at least I don't remember being in, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Iowa's beautiful. It's a beautiful place out here, Elk Grove. You ever get a chance to get out here, do it. I didn't find Bigfoot today. One thing I've been asking on my videos lately is if you have any Elk Grove stories or White Rock stories or Bigfoot stories or any wilderness type things like that, I'd love to hear about them. This is kind of what I enjoy in life, and I'd like to hear from other people that enjoy the same. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy. Take care. Something interesting happened today. I got lost. I haven't been lost in a long time. It's Iowa, so it's not that big of a deal, but you know, I got lost. What happened is I was having fun. It was exciting. I was, you know, jumping through ditches and found this road in a part of the timber I hadn't been in, and just having a good old time. And suddenly I noticed my shadow was 90 degrees off from where it should be. And fortunately, I have a lost plan. We're all supposed to have one of those, and the first part of any good lost plan is to stop right where you're at and take a break, which is what I did. And then after I had calmed down and got my coolness back, because, you know, we're in Iowa, it's not that big of a deal to be lost in the timber. I got my compass out, figured out where I was at. It's interesting, I didn't believe my compass. I even thought, is my compass wrong? They always say carry two compasses just for that reason. I didn't. I only carry one. It's interesting how strong that instinct is to believe that, you know, hey, I'm not wrong, even though the facts are different. I was flying a plane back from Minnesota one time, and you know, it was visual flight, and I landed, I got some fuel, I took off, and my mental map was off 90 degrees, and I thought, no, everything's wrong. The compass on the, you know, that airplane had 3 nav aids. I ran all 3 of them. They all told me I was off 90 degrees. And I still didn't believe it. But training had taught us that, you know, follow the nav aids when that happens. So I did, and I flew 100 miles until I was over Decorah before I really believed that I was going the right direction. It's amazing how strong the instinct is when you're off in your head. The compass is off when you're off in your head. That's why we wander woods, because we're off in our head, right? Anyway, always have a good lost plan. Figure one out before you get out there and get lost. Y'all have fun. Enjoy.